Live.
Says you're live. Orientation is locked. Rotate back. Come on. Won't let me rotate. It says orientation is locked.
Oh, it's right here. Go like that. Yeah, it's one of these things. This one.
I got to go to what do I got to do?
Go here. Bring it down.
Bring it down. Because you're live. But there's the thing to switch. But I go to orientation is locked. Rotate device back. Okay, so I switch my orientation. Right there. Oh, that's just to switch back and forth to the camera.
Oh, you know what it's doing? It looks like it's trying to upload a video. I don't know. It's weird.
Okay, so
Oh, that's another date. Let's see, what's today?
there is a pending. Josh Cooper, you are here. You're live. Can you hear me, Josh? Do you hear everything loud and clear? That's the thing. I got a microphone in here, so I'm wondering if you can hear. So let's see if people can hear. Josh says yes, clear. Thank you.
Can you hear me?
I'm just trying to get to. You probably got a lot. No, you should be able to hear. Yeah, you should be able to hear. I wished I could flip this camera around. It's not letting me flip this camera, and I don't want to leave this thing so, because then I'll lose my orientation. Anyways, let's see. Yep, you guys just all gonna have to bear with me here while I figure out. You know, technology. It says Josh says hi, Roland. So okay, I'm trying to figure out how I can flip this camera. Yeah, there you got something there. Okay, so if let me see if I can get this in on the laptop here too. Live, is that it right there? And on here, so if I can get it in on the laptop, nope. See, that's so weird. I'm trying to get it in on the laptop so I can see people's comments.
Go to your regular page and bring that up. We'll watch the video.
Okay, get out of here. Just go to YouTuber. Trying to get it up on the page here too on YouTube so I can see everybody's comments. Because visual, you look like someone I know. Hey, well, thank you. Okay, so let's see. I got to go into search, I guess. Will that do it? Instead of going into live right there. Okay, live. If I click in on it, is that live? Live right there.
There you go.
Whoa, that ain't going to work. Turn this down.
Is that live? Live right there. Whoa, that ain't going to work. Turn this down.
I gotta turn this down. Oops, I turned the light down. Okay, there we go. All right. Whew. Hopefully everybody can still hear. Man. Oh, and there's a delay there. Look at that. Wow. That's a little delay there. I'm still trying to figure this out, everybody. Hello, Mark. Leon, hello. I'm trying to change the orientation of this suckhead, and I can't get the orientation. It'll change back and forth that way, but it won't change my orientation this way. Orientation is locked. Rotate device back. So I wonder how I can get my orientation to change. Maybe I can't. Maybe I'm just stuck with the orientation that way. Let's see how this is going to work. Let's see if I can put this into here. Okay, I'm going to switch this back to this way. Nope, I don't want to go back that way. I want my orientation back that way. Okay, here we go. We'll try to do it the best we can right there. There's a gold cube right here with the trommel on it. So I should be able to. Oh, how do I get into the? I can't see the comments.
We got it right here.
Oh, you got comments?
Yeah.
Views. Okay, there's some comments. I think there's comments there. Okay. Trying to answer comments. So, getting over here. So, I've got a whole bucket and a half of good old Colorado gold concentrates. This stuff is full of black sands and a lot of fine gold. So I've got this gold cube, and what I'm doing something different on the gold cube. So I hope old Mike Pung don't yell at me. But I put some miner's moss on the top tray. Since I don't need it as a slick plate, since I'm using the trommel, I really don't need that because everything's being washed up here. So I got miner's moss here, and down in my bottom tray, I put some rib matting, some deep profile rib matting down there because of just this lot of this fine gold that Colorado has in this wash. And so that's what I'm doing. Let me lower this down a little bit, maybe make that a little bit easier for you guys to see. How's that? That make it a little more better, as Jay would say. It makes it a little more better. Maybe I'd come down just a little bit more. How's that? Is that just a little more better? A little more better? Just a little bit more? Just a little more better like that? Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. If you guys got any questions, feel free to answer questions. Oh, Roland is here. He'll keep you. He'll answer all your questions. You know, he knows an awful lot. This Roland, you know, so he can steer you guys in the right direction. Well, he can steer you in a direction anyway.
Some direction. Might not be the right one. Steer you down a wrong path so I go the right one.
So I got a whole bucket and a half. I mean, a 5-gallon bucket and a half full of this stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of quickly go through this stuff. And then, let me bend this camera down. I'll show you what's going on. See right there? Coming down right there into that. And then afterwards, I got a panning tub set up there. And then I'll pan this out. Now, what I'm going to do also, what I figured is, you guys, people have asked me about these hats. I've got 2 of these cool looking hats here. And what I'm going to do is later on in the show, probably at the end of the show, I'm going to go back through all the comments. So you guys leave in the comments. If you guys are one of my subscribers, and just all you got to do is just like and share the video, leave me a comment, just say basically you want a hat. And I'll know you guys are watching the show. Then at the end of this here, I will just kind of thumb back through and I'll pick out 2 lucky people to give a hat to. And then I will make a post in there about who won the hat. So then all you have to do is just tell me, send me your shipping address. So make sure you go back and look at it afterwards when it's all said and done. And to see if you got one of the hats. Maybe I'll have Roland go through since he doesn't know anybody. So it's not prejudice like that I favorably picked somebody out. Maybe I'll have him go through MG Toe. Oh man, you guys are coming. Okay, cool. Janon, how about that gold cube instead of, yeah, that'd be good, huh?
Yeah, I just lost my internet.
You know, this, I had one of the old original gold cubes from, years and years ago. And I always talk to the guy, Kelly. He's the one that makes these at Gold Fox. You know, he's an awesome guy, awesome trommels they make. He's got this huge shop there. Anyway, he kept telling me to send it back to him and he would upgrade it for me to the new version. So finally, a few months ago, I sent it back to him and he upgraded it. Man, he did a sweet job on it. Put brand new stuff all the way through it, new gears and everything. So it's running sweet. Replumbed it and everything. So, but this Colorado dirt, gold, is awful fine and is, and there's a ton of black sands in there. When I left, one of them guys got in my hole and they were getting pickers out of there. I didn't go deep enough apparently. David Villa, hello. Gerard, hello. Louise, hello. Louise. On my Chad, on my phone that I'm looking at, I've only got about this much screen I can see on. They need to give you the pickers, yeah. So, like I said, I'll give away those hats at the end. Make sure you just leave a comment that you want a hat. Be a subscriber, like, share. And two of my lucky subscribers will each win a hat. And then check back, because then I'll post who won the hats. And then you'll have to send me your shipping address. So I'm curious as to see how much gold I got for my, I was probably only in the water maybe a couple hours a day for ever how many days I was there. The water was still kind of cold. So I had a 7 mil wetsuit on. I didn't use any air. I didn't go down that deep. Well, I shouldn't say I didn't go down that deep. I was down about 4 foot almost. Just long arming it. Man, a ton of black sand in here. This, you know how heavy this is? Oh, this stuff is so heavy that I broke this handle trying to pick up this bucket. Oh, that's how heavy that stuff is, of that black sand. You want to run some dirt rolling?
Sure.
Sure, go right ahead. You can sit in the chair there. Go ahead, have a chair. Have a seat. It is still summertime out here.
Yeah. Can't wait for a little cooler weather though.
Yeah.
Still warm out here compared to Prescott.
Oh yeah, you guys are kind of cooler up there, I bet, huh?
It's almost perfect. Then next month we'll try it's too cold.
Yeah, I put my heater on here this morning. I turned the heater on.
That's what it was like the other morning. I went to work and had to turn the van on heat, and I kind of got happy. I was like, it's almost time to get the tools cleaned up and get out there.
These are slick little units.
They are.
The only thing I didn't really like about the Gold Cube is you got to tear them all apart when you're done. You know, rather than just pull the carpet out and wash it or something, you got to physically tear everything apart.
Did you hear about some of the guys putting like 10 and 20 of these stacked tall?
Oh, yeah.
He was saying it was not necessary. And
No.
that's just a lot of money to waste.
A lot of people put in different mats, your dream mats and all that all
I
the way down.
see that a lot, but
yeah. Mike says,
pros
hey,
and
they
cons.
buy the machine. They can put any mat in there they want.
True.
The rocks are smooth. That means they've had a lot of weather and a lot of water over these rocks here. I have Colorado dirt in my yard now. I have dirt all over in this yard from other places. But I got that red matting at the bottom down there, so I'm just kind of curious
To see if it's slipping.
Yeah, if there is any fine gold makes it all the way down there.
Oh, is that a piece of gold right there?
No, no, that's a big white looking piece of quartz.
Yeah.
I wish there was a big piece of gold. That'd
I'm
be
telling
pretty.
you.
Well, having this miner's moss right here almost should capture a lot of that gold
I've
right
never
there.
seen anyone put miner moss. That's pretty nice. I'd like to see how good it works. Which I'm gonna today.
You know, I'm old school. I believe in miner's moss and expanded metal.
Don, my friend Don, when he talks about his dad, that's all he ever believed in was miner's moss.
Yeah, that's how I grew up. Miner's moss. That's. I mean, they're all designed to capture gold. The old timers, they use burlap sacks
Oh
to
yeah.
capture gold. So anything will capture gold, but I think some things will capture it a little more. The main thing is whatever you have, it's got to be able to clean itself out.
Yes.
And so like if you just have, say, just a square matting and it can't clear itself out, then nothing else is going to drop in there. Where the miner's moss is, because it's got all those fissures and all those weaves and grooves in there, it's constantly clearing itself out, and the heavies are dropping in, and then the other stuff just keeps getting cleaned out. And that's why the expanded metal on top of it makes a big difference too, because it creates those ripples in there.
Yeah.
And then trommels, really all a trommel is a glorified classifier.
Oh, true.
All
Sure does make it nice though.
Yeah, so you don't have to sit and classify it yourself.
I keep wanting to get one, but I mostly just dry wash, so it's got a built-in classifier, right?
Well, if I dumped all this out, one of the guys up there, he took a lot of this sand and he dried it and he ran it through one of those black sand separators. That's what I need to get, is a black sand separator. So you just put it through dry and then it gets rid of all your black sand.
Oh man, that's nice. Cuts out most of the work though.
Yeah, that's the key. You got to get rid of black sand.
Especially the claims we have out in Dewey and Mayer area. So much black sand, so thick and coarse, or not coarse, but smooth. It's hard to separate it.
I'm going to move this here camera over to here. How about right there? You guys see that, a little mo better? That's Jay's favorite word, a little mo better. He always says, that's a little mo better. Come in here and I'm going to see what's going on in the chat room here. Positive thinking, David said. Lisa. Hello, Jack and River. Hello there. I'm kind of backtracking through some of these. Gerard with Roland there. You're semi-retired, yeah. Something semi. Does the shovel dirt or what? Does he shovel dirt? Yeah. Josh. And an inch too wide. Always an inch too short. Keith. And when AU prospecting. Only good thing I heard that. Chad, I would like a hat. All right, AU Metal Mentor. What's up? Did I go back enough on that? I think I went back. Okay. So anyway, just in case you guys missed it or joining in late, this is just material from dredging. When I was up there in Colorado dredging, I haven't ran that material yet. So I want to run it, and that's what I'm doing now, running this material through this gold cube. Through the gold cube. Put the trommel on it. See what kind of gold we're going to get. Works super clean. I put rows of magnets and plastic clear tubes across the top tray to catch the magneters. That's a good idea. Black sand or a pain in the bones. That is correct there, Lisa. Black sand is the pain. Black sand is your that's your ruiner. That's your indication for gold, and it's also your destruction for gold. You got to get rid of them black sands. So let's say, just going to run all of this here, then I'll pan it out, do a cleanup. Let's see how much, do what? What do you think?
Yeah, sounds good
What?
to me.
Oh, I got to grab my drink over here. Keep walking in front of the cameras here. I was going to thought about running it through the gold grabber right there. But then I thought, nah, I'd have to change everything on that, and I didn't want to do that. Set up as a hand pump, and I got to put on different pump in that. So,
And you could put the electric pump on those as well, right?
oh yeah,
Oh, that's neat.
yeah, because it's just a matter of disconnecting this back valve right there. So you just pull that off, and then just put in your regular.
Oh man, I want to get one of those.
Well, maybe I'd work you out a deal and let this go if the price was right, you know.
Like they
The
say,
hand pumps are worth more money.
you got to catch me on the right day.
Yeah.
Everything's for sale on the right day.
You know, just the hand pumps are over $100 just for these pumps. For them hand pumps, and they're hard to get.
Where do you get the hand pumps?
You have to get them like out of Indonesia or some weird thing. Once in a while they'll come in the United States, but they say they're rare when they come in. That's a weird.
We're getting to the heavies. Is that a good sign?
Yeah. That means all the big rocks are in the back there, huh?
Yeah, it's definitely getting heavier.
Well, that's what's cool about the trauma. We'll wash all them off and
Yeah.
get rid of the larger rocks.
Sure is cleaner than a lot of the material I run.
This thing chews through that
It
material.
just kills the water.
Doesn't that just chew through this material?
No clay, nothing.
Yeah. How much is left? Half the thing left.
Quarter bucket.
Let me see the scoop effect. Let me just, instead of dumping this out, I'm just going to do it this way. Look at all that black sand. I could put this stuff in the panning bags with some gold in it.
Yeah, there you go.
That's good enough for the time being. Going back over here, back to the computer. I don't know if anybody, I gotta see if I can catch up on some stuff. Mark, that is a lot of black sand. Yes, it is.
Oh yeah.
Needs more spray on top, I think David said. Doing good. Mark Marabella, hello. You guys know I don't keep my gold, so whatever gold is in here, you know that's going to be divided up and will be in dirt bags for my Patreon outing that's coming out here in a couple months. That makes the magic happen. That's right. He's rolling there, our semi-retired, yeah, Gerard.
You're semi-retired and I'm just tired.
Yeah, we're tired. Robert, hello, Robert. You find big nuggets? No, not here. There's no big nuggets in on this here. This is just material from the Colorado River, so there's nothing big. We find some pickers, that'll be good, but mostly it's just fine. You pretty well got to go down. They say you got to go down deep to get into the bigger nuggets. But where I was dredging at was kind of a dike going across, and I like the dike going across, but you still have to go down pretty big, you know, probably about 20 feet down, I'm going to assume. 10, 15, 20 feet down and start getting the really good gold, and I was only down about 4 feet, so gold is up 2,400 an ounce, and I think it went over 2,600. So that's right, gold is skyrocketing. So get out and get some gold. Great to hear. Yuma here by way of Indiana. Been watching Jack for a while now. Great video. Thank you, Louise. What's that? Need Abraham and Dayas. Thanks, bro. Give me a gold. Getting to the bottom now. We are getting closer. Say, once you get down in there, then we'll pan that out. And we'll see what kind of gold is in there. Robert Farley, on a good day, how much can you find? Well, it depends on where you're at. You know, probably almost, you find gold almost any place, but some places have a lot more gold than others, and it's luck of the draw. If you're metal detecting, you can find some nice, nice nuggets and everything metal detecting. If you're running a dry washer and a nice wash and you get in a nice pocket, you could find, a few grams of gold. My gold is at least 3 grams, David says. If I would expect out of all the gold, probably from this here, I don't think there's probably a gram in there. I'm just guessing. It's probably going to be under a gram. Would just be my guess. I haven't really tested it, I have kind of tested, but I never really did any cleanups, except the very first day I did a little bit of a cleanup and got, showed me some nice gold, but mostly fine stuff. So it'll be interesting to see. Interesting to see. I think today, is it today or tomorrow is the first day of fall. So winter is on its way. You're almost at the bottom of that, huh?
Oh yeah.
This is what was in what I cleaned up so far. I'm just going to throw all that in there. What's bad about those type of twist lids?
Oh yeah, they get that lip there.
Yeah, they got that lip too. Yeah, look at all the black sands in here, man. Look at that black sand. You can just see that black sand bubble. Ooh. Look at that. That's just all black sands. That's what makes this all tough. That black sands. And if you run your hand over the top right there, the material is still coming out. So you want it to give it a chance to clean itself all out. Let's say I put miner's moss in the top tray, and then I put some rib profile matting, high profile matting in the bottom little tray right there. They make them special. Somebody made them special just for the gold cube, because the gold cube is wider than the bucket. So if you don't have, sometimes I've just used the end of a flare off a stream sluice and turned it around to point it towards the bucket. Because if you don't do that, then it just flashes out. But it's still putting out material there. So it's still, don't put your hand in there.
Oh.
It's still cleaning itself out. Once there's no more material coming out there, then it's pretty well cleaned itself out. Then the next phase So there shouldn't be, won't have to worry about a classifier because there won't be no bigger rocks. Oh, look at that. I told you I didn't like them pans, and there's one right there. Whoa. Oh, you're just going to pan that? See if there's any gold
See
in
if
there?
we're losing anything? I got it. These things are
that
pretty
just to-
effective.
Just see if there's any gold in there. Pan the tailings. You never know. Much black sands is in there. That'll make good dirtbag stuff though,
Yeah,
huh?
well,
Add some gold into that. People have a heyday with all that black sand
I
in
like
there.
these pans here. I want to get one of these.
Yeah, those are cool. I used
These
to
got
have
so
them.
many.
Well, the reason those pans are so good because, you know, a round pan, when you pound round, it only goes to the edges. It doesn't go to the middle because it can't, because it's a round pan. Where those hexagon pans, it's forced to go down to that bottom, that corner. Somebody else bought that company though. I think they're out of Apache Junction, but they've started making those again. I used to know that guy years ago, the original guy that made those. And his name was Travis. And he sold all the molds, and he also made that Trinity pant bowl, the one that had all the riffles and step ladders and stuff in it that people used to say they hated.
You really don't see a lot of prospecting tool companies stay in business. You know,
No.
they make some good products, but you know, it's probably
Yeah.
so competitive. You know, it's not a. You see a few companies that have lasted. Keen being
No.
one of my favorite.
But I'll take it. What, was you watching the stream? Yeah. Oh, cool. You can come on and hang out. Oh, here's Tommy just came and hang out there. There's Tommy. Say hi, Tommy.
Hi, guys.
Hey, nice hat you got there.
Why, thank you. It's something we believe in, all of us.
That's right.
Yes, we do.
Let's see what's going on in these comments wise here. Let's see. I'll pick you up on the way to the river, Mark. Hey, all right, you guys are getting ready to take off. Are you full-time prospector? I have gold fever. Get me to the river. Black sands make you lose gold when it fills the mats. That's right, it does. I love gold, Janon. I like the camel hat. Camel hats are too cool. I'll have them at the Patreon outing, you know. Be giving away a lot of that type. I'll have some tumblers and hats and, you know, different things there for all, you know, because I appreciate all you guys, all your patriots and that. Was there nothing in there?
Nope.
Okay.
Doing his
That's
job.
a good sign.
Yes.
Okay, so pretty well has cleaned itself out. So the first thing to do is grab a pan, grab that, throw that away, and just take this out right here to see if it's losing any gold. Okay, does it lose any gold? Did I lose any gold? Can people see the panning? Can you see? Yeah, you guys can see the panning stuff. Oh, there's mud over here now. There's not a lot of material in here. It's just all black sands. If there's gold down there, I'd be disappointed.
Yeah.
But look at the lead. One thing is, we were pulling a lot of lead out of this river because of all the fishermen and that. Oh, look at that. See the gold? There's gold there. Look, that's the 3 specks right there.
Wow.
And there's another speck
See,
right
I'd
there.
like to do a video on the gold cube and try like 3 different kinds of mats just to see what's more effective. But I know it also has a lot to do with what material you're running and
Yeah, but it's just your black sand, because you know all your riffles and that are filling up with black sands, and you just can't.
nowhere to go.
Yeah, and then it just flows right over it. So what I want to do is take out this.
You want me to lift this or?
It's really in the front. I don't know if I can, because I squished. There we go. Okay.
Whew.
Okay. This is where the good gold should actually be at. It's in here. So miner's moss holds gold, so you really got to kind of stretch them and get that to release all of that gold in there, or all the material, I should say. I always thought this stuff kind of looked a lot like that stuff in your air conditioners.
Oh yeah, the stuff used for the a lot of mobile homes will cut those and use them for filters.
Yeah, kind of like a
Hog's
filter.
hair.
This is full of. So, because of all this black sand, there's going to be a lot of lost gold in here. Man, this thing just full of black sand. You're going to need a magnet to, you know, to get rid of that black sands. And once you get rid of the black sands with the magnet, then you can pan that better.
See, that's the problem on the one claim we have when we dry wash. There's so much black sand where gold was floating right off it. So somebody said to make it more pitched and also do more cleanouts.
Right. Yes, absolutely. On a dry washer, you should do a dry wash clean out probably, especially if you got black sands every probably 10,
Oh my
15
God,
minutes.
I've never seen that much in my life.
I'm going to say, man, look at all that gold in there. Look at all that, look at all that gold.
Oh, nice.
A lot of,
You might not be semi-retired. You might be retired now.
No.
Just kidding.
yeah,
Not that much.
but look at that. That's some good gold, though.
Yeah,
It's nothing major, but that's a lot of
it's
gold.
real nice.
Look how fine that stuff is. I wonder if people can see that. Oh,
We're gonna have to
you guys
put
see
our
all that?
readers on to see this.
Can you guys see that? Look at all that fine gold. All that lead.
Oh yeah.
Man, that thing's loaded. Those make some good dirt bags.
Yeah, well.
And that's just the mat. So now I've got to tear this whole thing apart.
There's still a lot that soaked through that that miner's moss.
So let's just, well, actually let's turn this water on a second here. Hook that back up. I think it's that one, yeah. Just run that to clean this top. Oh shit, never mind. Turn it off. I pulled the thing off.
Oh.
Okay, go ahead, turn it back on.
Okay.
Just clean this top tray here.
Yeah. There you go.
Okay. Okay, shut it off. Okay. Okay, now. Okay, this whole thing can come off this whole top tray. Just take that and set that all aside. Okay, perfect.
So yours is different than mine was. Mine just clipped on and hung on the
Oh.
trommel. I like that though. Makes it easier.
So now if you have good gold, they should be in this traps right here. And sometimes you can see the gold in this, here, I don't see the gold in there though. But look at all that black sand.
And that miner's moss might have helped a lot keeping it up there.
I think so. See, this is one of the pain in the asses on cleaning up this gold cube. It'd be nice to hear if you had a spray bar.
One of my friends, that's what he did with his. He cut his feed hose in half and put a splitter in there with a nozzle.
Yeah, that would be Doesn't look like there's a lot of material there.
No.
See any gold in there? I don't know if that's, I think that's fine gold right there. That's a piece of fine
I think
gold.
so too.
Yeah. There might be more gold. You can check that out.
Let it dry out and then brush it.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Yeah, there's not a lot of material in there.
You're right though, a lot of lead.
Yeah, it's a lot of big. It's amazing how, I don't know what those things are. I found, when I cleaned up, I found this fishing lure. There's some gold. That's weird, all these weird things. I don't know what those things are. That's funny, they were all caught on that tray, like long pieces of spears or something. There's a,
That's odd.
what you call that? Forget what you call that.
It almost feels like plastic.
Yeah. A lot of lead, a ton of lead in there. Caught all the lead in there, but there's gold in there too. Let me do a little, show you guys this video here, this gold in here. Real quickly, you see it all in there? A ton of lead. You see the gold. Man, all that lead in there.
You can make your own shotgun shells.
Yeah, one guy collected lead. I told him, I'll give you all the lead.
I remember when I first got my Axiom, the first time I went out with it, I found probably a pound of lead.
Lead, yeah.
So much.
Well, I'm not even going to clean this up. I'm just going to split this up into bags, and everybody else can worry about cleaning it up and stuff. They'll make for some good dirt bags. Let me set that aside. So the gold should be less now as we get down towards the bottom of the mat. I can't believe there's. So it's a good thing I put that that thick matting on the very bottom of that. There's no huge pickers, but see, there's still fine gold. There's a lot of fine gold in there, man.
It's like the lower we go on the trays, the finer the gold is.
Yeah, and the less it is.
Yeah.
It's not as much in there, but there's still gold in there. Okay, one more tray to go.
Does that lift up? Oh yeah, good.
Yeah. Not a lot of black sands down here either. But no, it's a good idea to just let these dry out, and then you get a better idea to see, once they're dry, how much gold is in there. I'll show you total cleanup, or total, once this is all out. Yes, there's not a lot down in there at all. But see, that's funny because there's only a few specks of gold here. So that's funny that just a couple pieces like that made it past that. So I would say not much came out. I mean, I don't think any machine is 100%.
No.
But so all in all, for all that black sand and that's all that was in there, that's not bad.
No. Oh, dude.
I don't think I can, let me see if I can do this here. Let's see if I can do this here. bring this over to here. Let me lower this down. Oh. Oh. Can you guys see down in there? Oh, I guess you can see that pan. Yeah. So what I want to try and do is see if you can see all that black sand in there.
That's that silky black sand.
See, it's fine black sand, so there's an old saying, fine black sand, fine gold. Chunky black sand, chunky gold. And you can see how fine this black sand is. It's just fine. So, you know, a lot of times you're driving down after a rainstorm, you'll see in the wash, you'll just see rolls and rolls of black sand. And people say, oh, black sand. They'll get out and scoop that up thinking there's gold in there. And there's really not. But look at all that gold in here. They're just full of that fine gold in there. Well, that's probably about the biggest. Some people, in Colorado, they call them pickers. In Utah, they call them pickers.
Arizona, we call it fly poop.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what they call it back there, too. If you could pick it up, thumbnail picker,
Oh, Lord.
tweezer picker. Anyway, they're just a lot of fine, fine gold. But yeah, no pickers. But, well, at least nothing that showed up in the pan. But anyway, so. That was cool. Wow. Waited forever to run that. I've got to turn this back up here. Open this camera back up. Okay. Next phase of everything. Oh, come and sit down here. Come and have a seat. Whew. I need a drink. All right. Mike Pung reserves the plus and on battery, uses hoses to sort out the tray. Yeah. My address is Jack. Very good learning video. Thank you, Mark. So that was just running that through the gold cube in the. There's many different types of mats. I've got. Let me go look at. I'll show you. You can talk to them there. I'll go to.
He's going to go into his treasure chest of different mats, and it's always fun coming out here because it's like going to a museum of prospecting parts and tools and accessories. I never leave empty-handed, that's for sure. Just don't tell my wife I bring the checkbook every time. Or now it's Zelle. Zelle will get us in trouble. I think he got lost back there. There he comes.
I just wanted to show people
All the different mats.
the mats. You're good there.
There we go.
That's just standard miner's moss on this one here. Now the thing is, on miner's moss, if you use miner's moss, you'll notice there's no backing on this here. Sometimes miner's moss will have a rubber backing on it, and you'll be fine if it does. But if there's no backing on it, you should use
A V-groove.
your groove matting. This is deep groove. Use a shallow groove. You can use a deep groove, but you want to basically use a shallow groove to put on the backing of that, because what will happen is that this stuff can work its way through. You've got all these holes and pivots. That's what makes this so good. The gold can work its way through and then work its way on down. So you should have a shallow. They make this here, your grooves, in deep groove and shallow groove. This is deep groove. But so you got that type of matting. You got this type of matting. It's just a rubber matting. I don't even
Miracle
know.
mat.
I don't know who makes this stuff, but
It's the one that Keen puts in the Minimax.
oh, is that
I
what
believe.
it is? So you see, it's got some riffles in there, and this is what Doc uses in his machines.
How do you like this stuff? I got a dredge recently and it has this. I wasn't real impressed.
No, I'm not impressed either. It's got all the different ones. So, this is why some people like this, but I'm going to give you my theory behind it. So they're not uniformed. Basically, so you might get something that'll bounce over this way, and another one will go really slow, and nothing will bounce over this way. So nothing's really in uniform. This is a heavy-duty, deep groove one, so from here it's going to take a wide dive. You know, I mean, the theory behind it, I understand the theory, but I'm just not.
That's too much skipping.
Yeah. This one here is kind of the same. You know, this is uniformed. It's got, you know, it's got little dinky grooves, and this is what Keen puts in there. That's the same thing that Doc uses in his. That's the same thing he uses in here. Oh, here's the shallow groove right here. This is low profile, this black mat. They're not really high profile, so this is just, you know, like it's a backing material that you use for your miner's mouse. That's a dream mat stuff.
Dredge mat.
That, you know, some people swear by this stuff. Other people, they don't like it. So it's just, you know, if it works for you, whatever works for you, hey, go for it. This here is the same stuff that's in inside the gold cubes. Actually, this might be a little bit different material. What this really is, it's conveyor belt material. It comes off conveyor belts, and you can get this in, like, I think there's blue and red, different colors. You can get this in a food grade, but that's really what it is. It's just a conveyor belt. But you'll look at these grooves. This one there's like riffles all the way across this here. And I don't remember what the gold cubes have, but some of them will have little squares. I think the gold cubes are all little squares, where this is just like long lines, and they're just riffles, so they're different types. But this is just matting inside this thing. Yeah, that's just long.
Now, you see some of this that's hard and then some that's soft. That's going to change the capture rate as well, right?
Yeah, no, that's the same stuff he's got in here. That's the same stuff. So, okay. So that's same stuff that he's using in his thing. And again, that's just dream mat. So there's a lot of different, and pans the same way, you know.
Oh, Lord.
You've got the gold claw pan. Now these really are, you can move some material with that. Oh, this is what I was telling you about, the Trinity bowl. The same guy that made the Hex made these also.
I picked some of these up at a yard sale one day. What was this for? Just a little
That's
clean out?
at the end, yeah, to walk the gold. Look how old these are. This thing just deteriorates apart. These have been, there's your Hex, your banjo pan. See, this is the same thing right here.
You know, they make a kit also, a dream mat for these now.
Oh, yeah?
But, again,
And you're,
spending a lot of money that you probably don't need to.
no. And you got metal gold pans, too.
If you guys want to learn from me, don't buy everything you see.
You like to buy stuff.
I buy too much, but I also like to test it.
These are old gold pans. Now, some people say you guys will see these for sale as antiques. This is an old gold pan, but this is not an antique gold pan. How do you tell if this is really an antique or not? The old metal gold pans were pressed. The new metal gold pans are spun metal. So if you look at this here, sometimes it's hard to see, but you'll see the lines where it's spun.
Yeah, because I got one of these recently. A customer gave it to me.
So that's how you tell if it's pressed or if it's spun. This is what they call, I think these are called something like a bola pan or something like that. They use these back in the Philippines and stuff like this.
Yes, I see them videos all the time.
And I think the company's making these now in plastic, coming out in plastic. But these are kind of actually a cool pan if you learn to muster this pan, because everything just kind of swirls to the bottom.
Yep.
All right. Whew. That's all we got to talk about. Let's see. Mandy's Candy. Hello. Tim. Hello. Batia. That's what they call it. Batia pan. Batia pan, beta pan, something like that. Batia. I think that's what they call that. Batia. Let me just see. Oops. I was going to see who's all in, if I missed anybody in this chat room here. Gotmats.com. Hey, that's a new website, gotmats.com.
Nice.
Tim, hello.
You take PayPal? No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, we take PayPal. Okay, so you guys, let's see. At Gold Fever, hey, yay, Jack. Last prospected with Brad told me I should join your Patreon and become a channel member. I will at the beginning of the month. All right, Lisa, cool. You come over to our outings and stuff like that there. Yes. Okay, so what we need to do is we got to go back and find people that wanted the hats. Remember what we said to get a hat?
I tried to, but I lost my internet, so
Uh-oh.
I failed, guys. Sorry.
You have to like, share, be a subscriber, and you have to mention, I want a hat. So if you never already did that, you better hurry and go do that really quick right now, because I'm going to have old Roland go through there and pick 2 people to win a hat. You got to live in the United States, too. I don't want to ship a hat to China or Indonesia or anything. It'll cost $100 just to ship that over there. Michelle Keith wants a hat. Louise, good looking hat. Okay, so you want to just use this computer and go through it all?
Yeah, you can do that.
Go through all this here. That way it's not me picking it. So Roland can pick 2 winners. And then you'll have to go back and see if your name was selected. If not, or if you guys are live still here, then you'll hear that. And then Gold Fever Adventures at yahoo.com. And you can give me your shipping address if you're one of those that's been. All right, Lisa, welcome to Bronze Supporter. Oh, wait, thank you, Lisa. She became a new Bronze Supporter member.
Let's do Mark Marabella.
Okay, Mark Marabella. I think you should do Lisa just because she joined the thing.
Yeah, let's do Lisa.
Okay.
Tortuga?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's on a lot of stuff I see. She's a good lady.
So those are the 2 winners then. So guys, make sure you send me your shipping address at goldfeveradventures at yahoo.com. Okay? So anyways, that's the fun that we've had. Tim and 66, I need a hat. I might be around. Okay, you can, if you go to the channels, I just started putting some stuff for sale on the channel, so you can actually buy the hats on the channels, on the feeds and stuff like that. You can see the hats for sale and all of that. I put some, what they call it, merch or something like that. So, but anyway, guys, that's what we got. So got some gold, and like I say, all of this gold I'll put in dirt bags, and I got a bunch more throughout the year that through different, processes, dry washing and whatever I did, that's all in dirt bags, and they'll all go out to the Patreon members there. So when we have our Patreon outing, which will be in the middle of November, 15th to the 17th, I think it is, we'll have some fun, hunt gold and meteorites, and give away prizes. So anyways, all right, guys, you guys all be safe. That's all we got. You know what's funny? Want me to tell you something funny?
Yes.
We couldn't get this thing started. I don't know how to get it to end.
Maybe we'll just keep going.
Yeah. You guys want to talk about anything? Did you mention the wheel? Oh yeah, there is a wheel, Josh. Thank you. There is a wheel going on, so you can get it on the wheel. Go to my private pages on what's on Facebook. That's where I post everything at. My private page. I should change
Jack
that.
Tucker or
yeah,
the
Jack
radio?
Tucker page. Just Jack Tucker. That's my personal page. I should change that to Gold Fever Adventures. There is a Gold Fever Adventures, but I never use that. So everything's on my personal page. So you got to do the personal page. There's somebody, I can't read that. I think that's in Arabic or something, isn't it?
I'm a gold digger.
Oh, you can read that? Oh, in Arabic?
Oh, no.
I was going to say, you translated it?
Lisa, she was right. I'm a gold digger. I'll take a dirt bag.
Oh, okay.
I love dirt bags.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So that's in Arabic, and I thought you translated that in Arabic. So, anyways, I don't know how we can end this here, but I've got to try to. So we got some good gold. How much gold do you think was in there? I bet you there's probably a gram of gold in there.
Oh, at least.
Yeah.
Well, also that fine gold weighs a lot more.
Was it?
Oh yeah.
Does it?
Compacts a lot more.
Well, that part.
I'd rather take a jar full of fine gold than chunky gold.
Well, there's more in a jar. So what weighs more, a jar, a 1 ounce jar, chunky gold or a 1 ounce jar of fine gold?
Well, if you're going by ounce, they're both an ounce. But if you're going by actual weight, well,
Yeah.
I guess they're both actual weight. So that's a no-brainer. I'll take an ounce regardless.
That's true. So when I went and got, because I was trading a guy the other day for some gold, and he said, "Do you want the pickers or do you want the finer stuff?" I said, "Well, I don't want that really powder stuff, and I don't want the pickers. I wanted that finer gold in between because there's more of that than there is of the pickers." So I took the finer stuff.
Did you weigh it?
No, he did.
Oh, okay.
It was like 4 something grams. So 4 grams, I would have only got like 3 pickers.
Oh, yeah, true.
You know, four little pickers. Where the finer gold, I got like 1/8 of a bottle full.
Well,
or
if you went to
some shit.
Colorado, a picker, you know,
Well, yeah. So
could have got a pickle jar of pickers.
Ruben, Tim, I want to come to Arizona to find gold and escape Ohio winter. Well, come on out. Arizona's a vast open area,
If
man.
you come to the Prescott area, you could always look me up. I love to take people out.
Oh, there. You know, if you live down here, you can take. Tommy used to take people out in the
Yeah,
desert.
there
you know.
you go.
Yeah.
Always found gold too.
Yeah. He.
Well, your claim's loaded with gold up there, so.
Yeah. So if you were out here, you could be taking people out.
It's a
Maybe you ought to
2.5
move out.
hour drive.
Yeah. Maybe you ought to move out here. What did they pay? $100 or something to go out in the
We had a
desert?
blast too. It was so much fun.
Yeah. That couple.
So
I
quit
don't-
my job for $100 a day.
Yeah. Yeah. There you go.
That's a no-winner.
That couple that went out, they're posting a lot. They're driving all over the place and they're seeing all these cool monuments and they're having a blast.
Just
you
the
know?
drive up here is pretty cool. All the
Yeah.
mountains, the scenery.
You know,
it's nice out here.
My daughter lives in Prescott Valley and I got yelled at because I can't even go up there to visit her. I said, man, that's a long drive.
Really?
How long did it take you to get out here? Well, you come from Chino Valley or something.
Chino Valley. It's about the same.
So how long a drive is it?
Oh, I think it was like almost 2 hours.
Really?
I left at 11 o'clock.
Yeah, so that's like a 6-pack ride almost, huh?
Yeah.
Man. All right, guys, let's see. Prescott, cool. Tim, cool, I will have a relative in Phoenix.
Yeah, we don't go to Phoenix. That place is too hot.
God bless you. That's, see, a lot of you guys, I can't read your guys', and all I do is butcher when I try to say stuff. But you guys, where are you guys all from? I see people posting from, you know, some, looks like languages that, where you guys all from? There's 100 of you guys on here. Where are you guys all located at? Yuma? Luis is in Yuma.
Kitasek, the Thama. That's some kind of Arabic. The language they wrote.
Oh. Cool. David Villa, Cali, California, Ohio. Tim's in Ohio. Where are you from? We're from Arizona. NZ,
New Zealand.
Breeze. Wow.
Bring some of that gold with
Holy
you.
mackerels. Jimmy, Ohio. Iowa. Janan, Citrus Heights, California. Coy Binksix. See, I butchered names. Oregon. Oh, she's up in Prescott. Oh, so Luis,
Yeah, Tortiga.
yeah, she's not that far away.
No.
Sacramento.
She's got a good page too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yolanda. Luis moved to Yuma from Indiana, Sacramento. Do I need snake boots? No, I never really use snake boots when I go out in the desert. Some people use them just to always be safe, but if you're metal detecting, you know, you're swinging that coral on the ground and they're going to hear that and they're going to move out of your way. But like I say,
I wear good boots, tall boots.
yeah, I wear my sneakers because I love to get cactuses in my legs and stuff. I really,
No,
you know,
no.
that's really
Every time
cool.
I see your video pulling that out, I scream.
Yeah, boots take a long time to put on, you know. Whereas
You get slip-ons.
yeah, there you go. I used to always wear for years. I always just wore Crocs, and I walked. Oh, I was up in the desert. I walk around in the desert in these Crocs, and people would say, "How can you walk around in the desert in Crocs?" I just got used to it, man. But
My feet would dry out and crack wearing Crocs. I can't even wear sandals.
yeah, see, the reason I don't like flip flops because it goes between your toe, and I always hated that thing between my toe.
It's like wearing a thong, a foot thong.
So, don't step over things. Yeah, but you just be aware. They all Dell from Arizona, Glendale. All right, hello.
Another thing they say is if you're wearing headphones, take one off. Just be aware of your surroundings.
Yeah, they say that too. I hear that. Or, yeah,
Yeah, but the rattlers don't always let you know they're there either.
no.
We ran across one yesterday in the park, and nice ringtail, about 4 foot long. And he didn't make a sound.
Yeah, some of them they
Did
don't.
he strike at you or just?
No, he wanted to get away. He was just
Yeah.
afraid. You know, they're always afraid.
That's what someone told me recently is
Give
don't
it-
be so
give it a
afraid of
chance to
them
go
that they
away,
were alone and go
Yeah.
on your way.
Yeah, unless you're within shooting distance, then it's okay. But yeah. I do not like snakes. I have a theory that they'll just multiply. But if you get rid of one, he can no longer multiply.
After we moved up to the Prescott and Chino area, I used to hate snakes, but now there's a thing called good snakes and bad snakes.
Yeah.
And when you have rats and squirrels in your yard, there's some good snakes out there.
No, I have another theory for rats and squirrels and stuff like that. They're called decon mouse traps and freaking green blocks. That
Yeah.
gets rid of that stuff. But
But then you got to worry about
357.
your dog and
well, put them in the corners where they can't get to them and stuff like that, you know.
yeah.
But yeah, there's always the theory if you have snakes, that means you have a mice problem.
Yeah.
If you get rid of your
If
mice,
there's food, they stay.
right.
Yeah.
Same with scorpions. If you have a lot of crickets in your yard, you'll have scorpions. If you get rid of your crickets, you won't have scorpions. If you get rid of your mice, you won't have snakes. So
Yeah.
get rid of
Yeah,
their food source.
If you have cats, you don't have any of those.
And that's true too.
Yep.
If
Yeah.
they're a good cat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You don't feed them and make them eat all the wild critters, you know.
that's it. Case with
And they say that cats are, what do you call it, immune to like scorpion bites and things like that because they'll eat them all.
oh, cool, man. All right, so I know we're just rambling now. So anyways, so you guys remember, you two that won the hats, make sure that you send me your email address, and let's see if I can somehow find out how to end this thing. How do you end this thing now? Let's see if I put it on the dot.
Oh, they're from Turkey, the Bastami
Oh, yeah?
Atakan.
Oh, cool. Oh,
Hi, Istanbul, Turkey.
cool. That's a long ways away.
Do they have gold out there?
In Turkey?
It's good.
They should probably have gold everywhere. How do you end this thing? I don't even remember how we got started on this thing. It took an hour to start it. It's probably going to take an hour to end it. So,
Here, let me see.
huh?
Oh,
You coming over here?
it's one of these buttons over
So
here.
we're trying to end this, folks. So anyways, appreciate all you guys hanging. If you haven't already, but please like, share, subscribe, go to the channels, all that type of stuff. And we want to thank all you guys for hanging with us and watching us get some gold, clean out. And I don't know how you end this though. So,
You're going to do it on the phone.
oh, is that where it is?
Yeah.
Okay. Is
I
that,
think we're going to see you guys later.
okay. All right. And